Shane Wright is special,
And a nice steal by Canada, and they're going to connect it.
but in a different way than most other top prospects. If you just average his skating, handling, passing, shooting, and physical grades, you might not understand why he's the projected #1 overall pick in 2022. Those grades are good, above average even, but there are more dynamic and more toolsy players in the draft class. To really understand his value, you have to look at the game from a different perspective. You have to pay attention to his movements on the ice more than his tools. It's in those movements that Wright shows his true potential.
Wright has it knocked off his stick, but it continues into the Peterborough end. Our Curry trying to get it back to the point. Front's control, Frasca, wrist shot, right off. Nice tap on the shot from Jordan Frasca. Yeah, Frasca.
The 2018-19 Don Mills Flyers had many future NHL prospects in their lineup, but the main attraction was still Wright. He led the team in scoring while being a year younger than his all-star teammates. Wright put up 150 points that season, not because he was bigger and faster than his competition, but because, already at 14 years old, he understood the game better than many current NHLers. Wright's padding on the ice, his patience, his defensive engagement, and his anticipation enable him to shut down the opposition, link plays together, create scoring chances, and create space for teammates. A few players in the draft have been stronger than Wright defensively this season, but no one is better at generating offense from defensive positions. This is an extremely projectable quality, as in the NHL, players can't cheat for their offense. They have to learn to create scoring chances while also filling the demands of their team's defensive systems. Wright transforms defense into offense by breaking plays,
The wraparound rebound cleared away by Wright. Comes to Belanger. Gives it to the captain. Captain, 3 steelheads on him. Still got the shot up.
by maintaining good spacing between him and his teammates. That spacing provides a second layer of defense if they get beat, and it also places himself in a good position to jump in and take the puck if it gets knocked loose.
Pass off the skate of Ritchie. Bouncing puck comes to Chromiak. Back to Wright one-timer. Good save.
And by not overextending unnecessarily, even after his team recovers the puck.
Steals it. Wisdom looking for his third. Couple fakes to Wright. Shoots. Oh, he goes high.
Wright uses high defensive positions to his advantage. Those positions give him a vantage point from which he can read the play and choose the right route and speed to support it. In these clips, when his team recovers the puck, Wright controls his skating to keep a gap between him and the defense. By doing this, he makes his teammates' passes easier. He gives them a better angle and more space to connect the play. And he also gives himself more space to take the puck and fire. Wright's release is dangerous on its own, but it's the way he sets it up, like this, that makes it projectable to the NHL. The best shooters are the ones who, like Wright, find and create space with their movement, and catch and release the puck instantly. One of Wright's favorite tactics is to hide from the defense at the top of the zone. As the puck moves below the goal line, defenders have to turn to face it. Wright takes this opportunity to attack down behind their backs to get the puck and fire before they can react.
The boards collected by Stewart. Our Curry causing all sorts of problems down low. Now Wisdom out to Ritchie, or make that our Curry scoring on the shot by the original shot by Shane Wright.
Wright's ability to move to the right areas at the right speed on the ice makes him the link between many of his teammates' plays. He supports his defensemen on the breakout, staying low and slow and a bit behind the puck to make their passes easier, and he creates controlled offensive zone entries not by forcing his way through the defense with his speed or hands, but by using his teammates to go around it. He moves the puck back or across the ice and skates to reposition for the next pass.
Blue line. Murray, little flip pass to Chromiak, up to Wright. He's over the blue line. Shane Wright, nice pass into the slot for Wisdom. Shoots, he scores.
These exchanges force the defense to move and switch in their coverage. They create opportunities for his teammates, but also for himself. As when Wright receives the puck back from his teammate after passing it, it's usually in more space or in a better spot. And sometimes it's both. In this clip, his team is in a regroup. One of Wright's teammates is skating with the puck along the wall. Wright cuts through the middle of the ice to offer a passing option. He gets the puck, and seeing the defender rushing him, he bounces it on the wall to himself before tapping it to his teammate. He then accelerates to the slot for a one-timer. And here's an even better sequence that shows many of the concepts and abilities mentioned previously. Kingston is again in a regroup. Wright comes back in the neutral zone, he draws an arc, and anticipating the board pass from the opposition, he slips behind his teammate on the wall to intercept it. Many players in this situation would try to cut inside immediately. Instead, Wright uses his passing game. He attacks the slot, gets the puck back inside more space, and scores. Sometimes, Wright doesn't even have to touch the puck to improve the offense of his team. Simply with his movements, he unlocks plays for them. Like here, On this on exit, Wright is too close to his teammate. So instead of crowding that teammate's space and killing the play, he rushes ahead to drag a defender with him. This allows his teammate, who had no play available, to cut across the neutral zone and gain the offensive end. He does the same thing in his clip. After entering the zone, he doesn't slow down to receive a pass. There are too many defenders in this area. Instead, he drives the slot. His movement clears the passing lane to his other teammate across the ice, who could have made a better play if he caught the puck. These off-puck drives are things all attackers should be doing, as they're often built in the offensive systems of teams. But most players in junior don't do them as frequently and as consciously as Wright. They're too focused on the puck. They want it on their stick, and they don't consider that maybe the best play they can make is to drive ahead or slow down to create space for a teammate in a better position to get the puck. Wright's attention to the details of the game is what separates him from his competition. His padding, his ability to take the right route at the right speed, to place himself in both a good offensive and defensive position, his ability to create from those positions, to link plays together and to clear space for teammates, will all scale up very well to the NHL. Especially when you consider two things: that those abilities will become even better, and that they're already supported by many skills that project as above NHL average in a couple of years.
Nice play by Wisdom to keep it at the blue line, right from an angle, comes in front. Oh goodness. Beautiful stick handling, able to beat to no.
Shane Wright is not a generational talent. He's not dynamic on the ice, he's not flashy, and at elite prospects, we do have some doubts about his ability to become an elite play driver with the puck on his stick. Someone who can outskill and manipulate the defense one-on-one to open up new plays. He has his limits, but few players understand the game at the level that he does.
Man now will try to get to the loose puck out front to right, he scores!
Wright can become a reliable top 6 center who connects plays, shuts down the opposition, and makes teammates better in all 3 zones.
Short feed for the captain. He'll bring it up for Kinksey. He's got Chromiak with him. Soto in the slot. Right shot scores!
Yeah, nice setup by Shane Wright, who's had a couple of great setups tonight.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to help grow this channel. You can also check out eprinkside.com. This video is only an introduction to Shane Wright's game. We will have many more articles on him and many on other prospects between now and the draft.